Hey everyone, on today's video I will show you how to quickly make a camera shake in Maya. So first of all, let's select our camera. We've already have our animation here, falling off the box. Spacing looks pretty tight, it looks heavy, so that's why we have to get some camera reaction on this. Okay, how to do that? First of all, let's get started from selecting the point when the box hits the ground. Okay, it's somewhere here. So I'm pressing S, I'm creating a key here, just simple things like that first. And yeah, let's try to animate it. I always like to work on the, my workspace on the right side, and on the another side I can still see the camera view. So we have already one pose, and I'm using mostly rotation for that. Okay, maybe we can use some of the translation, but much less. And yeah, we've just created this. Let's go here to this pose and let's create another extreme. Okay, let's push it to the other side, and also like this a little bit, maybe lift it a little bit more. And what I'm gonna do is just right now, I will select this, right? Maybe copy the base pose, so I will be closer to finish line, like closer to the 0 point. And from now on, I can move and create something similar to this pose, but something less, like weaker. Okay. And right now I will just do this. What you can do is actually, you don't have to create your pose from scratch. You can just create, hit this button, and you can just copy and paste here, and then just go copy from our 0 pose and create it somewhere here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fast in the blocking. So as you can see, I have everything on one frame, and right now it's something like this. Okay, I had every rotation on and every movement on the same frame, and I've just created simple blocking, and whole magic will happen in Graph Editor. Okay, let's open it, and yeah, let's see how it looks like. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look on our rotations here, and we've already see that okay, it's kind of correct, but it could be works better. So as a starting point here, all of these curves are accelerating, and they should like react instantly. Okay, we don't want to have this like acceleration. It has to start immediately. So I will just switch to the linear here. So I will right now work mostly on the values, not on the timing. Okay, so the values is how you can probably imagine. It has to be the biggest at the on this stage when it's when it starts reacting, and then it has to slightly decelerate, and it has to like decrease the values. So that's why we need to make sure, and this is like our 0 point. Okay, like so it has to move through this line. Okay, it has to be like work symmetrically. So I will just, this is the biggest, this is the the second, this one is the smaller one, and this one is the smallest. Okay, something like this. Okay, let's go with other. Okay, and here we've already seen some noise here, so I will just try to make it more correct, let's say. Okay, we want something like this, because this is the 0 point, and it has to be symmetrical to this line. Okay, and let's hit an auto. If you want to clean your curves quickly, just select an auto. Okay. And again, auto right. The biggest one, this is the smallest, smaller. And yeah, these are, okay, yes, they have to be identical. A bit bigger. Okay, so you can see it's like decelerates. Yep. Okay, so rotations are more important here. So as I mentioned at the beginning, we don't want to use too much translations. Okay, so we finished this stage. We've already corrected our each values, and right now let's go to the timing. So how we can establish timing is by here. I mean, we can do it from here even. So we need to make sure that on the last reactions, on the last movements, it doesn't last for like 2 frames, because it's going to be like much slower. So that's why we have to just not only decrease the value but also make a shorter timing. So maybe it's gonna be easier to explain on the graph editor. Okay, here, how does it look like? So right now we need to get them closer, okay, by 1 frame, and let's get this also closer. Okay, you see here. And maybe even this one by 1 frame. And maybe even this one. Okay, so from now on we can see that we have like there's no difference between these, so we just have to increase them. I'll just delete the scale, channels, and visibility. Okay, I think we can decrease a little bit the last movement. And I also kind of think that we can just decrease the values of the translations. So our rotations will be like the most important thing here. So I'm scaling them down, okay, the keys. And let's just talk about rotations here. So how they should look like is similar to this. It's pretty consistent. And right now, yeah, let's play it. Okay, so I'll just slightly decrease it. Here and here. Okay. Maybe it will work better. Yes. Okay, it works better. Okay, so on this point we've already finished editing our timing, and right now let's move on. And right now I will show you something extra, okay, how to make it even cooler. So, because currently every curve has the same extreme in the same exact frame. And what we want is to make them feel more independent from each other, like move more organically. So how we can do it is just by, selecting each frame, each curve, and just offsetting it slightly like that, okay, by one frame. Okay, and let's snap it. And then let's go with Z, and also go and make it earlier. And right now, okay, I will just select it and snap it. Now each curve has different extreme in different point, okay, and just take a look. How we can make it even cooler is by decreasing the value of this and just increasing the value of this rotation. And let's maybe decrease also this one, this guy. Okay, and it feels better. It feels more circular right now, you see? Okay. Okay, I think it looks cool on this point, and we can just finish work like that. If you have still problems with your animations, or you want to get to the next level, what you can do is right now sign up to the free consultation call with me personally. On this call I will be able to take a look on your personal situation, give you some advice, and maybe a review of your demo reel. Only catch here is that the places are limited since I'm doing this by myself, but if the link still works, then it means that it's still active. So thank you for today, and see you on the call.